Well, what do you guys think? I need to do a cleanup. I start doing this little bit of cleanup here, folks. Dana's out doing a little bit of a morning walk around. And while he's doing that, I'm going to try getting some of this shit cleaned up here. I did get a really nice email from Suzanne. She sent me off a bunch of stuff on Amazon. New GFCI outlets, some lighting for in here in the bathroom, and my exhaust fan that I can get installed, which is really, really great news. Really great news. Thank you, Suzanne. I can utilize money that I was going to spend on that stuff, which I have to buy on other things, because there's plenty of stuff I need to buy. And I know how tight money is for everybody these days, so all that stuff is super appreciated, guys. I am stressing about plumbing, because as soon as I cut this plumbing off, that's going to be all she wrote, until I can get it all completely redone. I'm going to try to get everything organized down so that once Dana and I get started here today, when he comes in, we're going to start chiseling up all the rest of the tile. We're going to get all the tile out, get the toilet out, get the sink out, get the medicine cabinet out, so the room's just empty. Then I need to shut the main water line off and start building all the plumbing back in. So I am a little stressed about that. But worst case scenario, I can always go to here and at least have the toilet and sink working in here. We'll see how this is going to go. Unfortunately, everything's cinder block walls, and this is ground level. This is all dirt behind this. This whole back side of the house is subterranean, and also it's all cinder block. So, sorry. I had some people suggest, why don't you just punch a hole in the wall and do like the gray water, let the gray water from the shower go outside. I can't do that, which is the reason why they had the sump pump pumping it. Well, it was pumping all throughout the house, out the front window of the house, and then I routed it out. There's an old vent hole here from when there was a ceiling fan in here, and there's also a hole up there from the dryer vent, which I also don't understand, because there's a dryer vent hose there, there's one there, there's another hole over here, there's a hole over here for venting out the dryer. I don't quite get what any of that was for. But for right now, I'm going to start just kind of getting some of this junk up, because it's really hard to even walk in here. Special thank you to Suzanne. Suzanne sent me a really nice email today. She bought my ceiling fan for me. Got me a bunch of my electrical outlets that I need, my GFCI outlets. Which, if you don't know what that is, that's the ones that got the breaker built into them. They're for any time you're running water, which is very important. Very, very important to have. We did manage to get the tub out to the front porch. Sure you saw that video. And that isn't bad. I think I'm going to keep that out there. I kind of like it. Be nice in the summertime. Be very nice in the summertime. Not just going to leave it sitting out there looking like crap. I'll deck that thing out at some point. But for now, that's what I was using for bathing. So, and it wasn't too bad. I carried out some buckets of water and used the hot water kettle. And that's some nasty big old wads of hair. used the hot water kettle and had a pot of water boiling on the stove at the same time. And it took me about an hour to get it to where it was tolerable, but we got through it. Got through it. I tell you, I'm going to be really happy to see this freaking toilet out of here. That is definitely happening today. It is definitely happening today. The new one is already on the porch. I did splurge a little tiny bit on it. I did not get the $99 toilet. I got the $149 toilet because it's a lot longer. Got a bigger seat. And the smell, it still don't smell good, but it is definitely dissipated. And the situation with all the gnats, there's still some gnats cruising around, but for the most part, they should all start to die off now. Now that there's no standing water all over the entire freaking house. This is definitely a no-joke project. We ended up taking the day off yesterday. For the most part, I don't even think we left the house until 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We just kind of sat on the couch and talked for a while. We didn't shoot any video, really much of nothing yesterday. And sorry, we didn't feel like going live either. We were just both dog-ass tired. We still are, really. Neither of us didn't want to do anything today, but I'm figuring best case scenario, full day today. Maybe I can get it operational, but most likely a whole nother day still. Because as I run this PEX line, any place we've got to mount it, we've got to drill cement, which is time consuming. It's definitely not anything easy. The toilet won't take long at all once I've got water again. But I'm not starting on the drain just yet, because even to do that, if I go over to pick up the new, or pick up the auger, that's going to kill hours. So we are planning on just cleaning this up, getting rid of the rest of the tile, getting rid of the toilet, not getting rid of the sink, but I'm pulling the sink. And we're going to kind of take it from there. And I am sorry, I had some people comment, like, please turn the fan off while you're working. When I can, I do. But it was, the air was so bad in here, we had to keep the fan going. And with both of the tripods in here, this is not a big bathroom. And the shop vac in here and everything else, there just wasn't really any way to do that. Very, very heavy. Yeah, we were so tired last night, we still had his leftover chicken riggies that he had made the night before, and Dana didn't even want to heat up any food. When we were in town, he got some chicken strips at the grocery store while we were doing our laundry. Came back, and he went down and crashed really early. Ankle in here. But I have decided we're going to make it into a wet room. I'm not going to put in the shower pan and stuff. We're just going to mount the shower right on the wall. And it'll be alright. If the water splashes the toilet and sink, I don't mind that. But we are going to have to put some type of a little wall up here because of the electric. Which I wasn't planning on doing that, so it'll be a little bit more expense. But not too bad. And with the two of us here working on it, we should be able to knock that out. So I'm going to wait to cut off this water until Dana comes in. As I said, he's out doing his walk. He wanted to shoot a video today, doing some walking and talking. Because I don't think he shot any video yesterday. And Dana got his first present. So he'll be doing that on a video tonight when we finally sit down for the day and we're done eating. And we'll probably have another video of chiseling tile. But I'm going to wait for him to be done with his walk before I unhook this plumbing, just in case he needs to use the toilet of destiny before the toilet of destiny gets put out to pasture. And I'll be glad that damn thing's gone, because that is really gross as well. Must be in it. That's too bad. I like the mosaic part of the tile here, but if I'm going to pull it, I got to pull everything. Get this all cleaned up, sealed up, do this up properly. But I'm not going to lie. I'm stressing about the drain. Seriously stressing about the drain. And the plumbing isn't difficult. It's just time consuming. I bought a lot of extra fittings for it. I just hope I have all of them that I need. But anybody that's ever done plumbing knows you never have all the fittings that you need. No matter how well you think you've got it calculated out, you never got it all. There it is. And once Dana gets in here, it's going to get real loud, real fast. I am going to get a rag, plug up this drain, and wait for Dana to get in here because I do want to check with him and see if he needs to use the toilet before I start disconnecting everything. Actually, I really need to scrape the walls first too. Now, that can be when we start tearing up the tile. I can be doing that. While Dana's shimmying up the tile, I'll be throwing the tile in the buckets, taking the buckets to the truck, dumping them in the back of the truck. And we should be able to make short work of this floor, because I imagine with all the water, as wet as this has been, and as moist as this thing has stayed, I imagine this stuff's going to come right up. So, I'm going to get this plugged up, guys. Wait on Dana. And we will start the next portion of the demo. I hear him. I hear him. Where's my camera crew at? Lulu Bell, what you doing, buddy? I can hear him out here. There's Dana.
There's Mr. James.
Ugh.
Oh, he's already got stuff going. I see buckets coming out.
I swept it.
He swept the floor up while I was out walking around talking to everybody. James
Well,
was in there working.
Nah, I wasn't working hard. I just got it.
Oh, yeah, but you were still working.
I just got a couple of buckets. Hey, you want to see what all we've torn out? This is nothing. Then the tubs are down there in the garbage pile. This all was on the. This is just stuff off the floor. Just off the floor. Holy crapola! What have I got myself into? Hey, Dana.
Yes, sir.
I did not unhook the toilet yet.
You did not unhook the toilet yet. That is good.
Just in case you needed to make caca.
I'm not feeling it yet this morning.
All right.
I'm not feeling it, but that ain't saying I ain't gonna feel it.
All right. Well.
I say we just keep leaving that thing in there until we get to it.
Okay.
2 bolts and fucking you can bear hug that thing.
Yep.
And take it off. I can't bear hug it.
All right.
We'll have to keep the lid open and keep a bucket under it, so when I'm walking it out the door, I can
No,
throw
I'll
it
do
in
it.
the tub, and then it can go into
No,
the
I
bucket.
can do it, because the whole back comes off of that.
Yeah, the whole back. So it's
So
only the
it's going to
base.
be just the toilet.
Base, yeah.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Not super easy,
No, not
but
super easy, but easy.
very bit easy.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Well, we're going to get to it, guys.